2 Shmuel chapter 4. And when Ishbosheth, Shaul's son, heard that Abner was dead in Hebron, his hands became feeble, and all the Yisraelim were troubled. And Ishbosheth, Shaul's son, had two men that were captains of bands. The name of the one was Baanah, and the name of the other Rechab, the sons of Rimmon the Beherothi, of the children of Binyamin, for Beheroth also is reckoned to Binyamin. And the Beherothim fled to Gittaim, and have been sojourners there until this day. Now Jonathan, Shaul's son, had a son that was lame of his feet. He was 5 years old when the tidings came of Shaul and Jonathan out of Yisrael, and his nurse took him up and fled. And it was as she made haste to flee that he fell and became lame, and his name was Mephibosheth. And the sons of Rimmon the Beherothi, Rechab and Baanah, went, and came about the heat of the day to the house of Ishbosheth, as he took his rest at noon. And they came thither into the midst of the house, as though they would have fetched wheat, and they smote him in the body. And Rechab and Baanah his brother escaped. Now when they came into the house, as he lay on his bed in the bedchamber, they smote him and slew him and beheaded him, and took his head, and went by the way of the Arabah all night. And they brought the head of Ishbosheth to David to Hebron, and said to the king, Behold, the head of Ishbosheth, the son of Shaul, thy hater, who sought thy soul. And Yahweh hath avenged my lord the king this day of Shaul and of his seed. And David answered Rechab and Baanah his brother, the sons of Rimmon the Beherothi, and said to them, As Yahweh liveth, who hath redeemed my soul out of all adversity, when one told me, saying, Behold, Shaul is dead, thinking to have brought good tidings, I took hold of him and slew him in Ziklag, which was the reward I gave him for his tidings. How much more, when wicked men have slain a righteous person in his own house upon his bed, shall I not now require his blood of your hand, and take you away from the earth? And David commanded his young men, and they slew them, and cut off their hands and their feet, and hanged them up beside the pool in Hebron. But they took the head of Ishbosheth, and buried it in the grave of Abner in Hebron.